camera turns on and nature begins telling its own story. From rare sights to unexpected moments, every frame has something worth exploring. Let's see what's waiting ahead. Wait, where did that dog just come from? 1 second there was no sign of it, and the next it had taken over the entire frame. Did you catch that moment? At around 150 to 180 miles per hour, the water almost becomes a completely different kind of racetrack. Outer Limits shows why high-speed performances always require skill, experience, and a professional team behind them. Looking at an entire train carrying vehicles like this, I got curious about something pretty ordinary. How much does it actually cost to transport a car long distance by rail? There was no time for a second thought. Just one split-second reaction completely changed what happened next. And this time, the body reacted faster than the mind. A turn doesn't seem scary until the speed exceeds the available traction. Slowing down beforehand will always give you a few extra seconds to react. The cargo may be lost and the trip may have to stop, but the most important thing is that the person behind the wheel walked away from this situation safely. The door had barely opened when an unexpected visitor suddenly appeared and caught everyone's attention. Looks like this place is welcoming guests in a pretty unusual way today. When the shelves start shaking, the next few seconds can change very quickly. Staying calm, moving away from areas that could collapse, and protecting your head should be the priority.
Dios.
With the wind constantly gusting, the umbrella was almost completely out of control. I'm just wondering whether she was trying to keep the rain off or wrestling with the umbrella itself. The dusty scene filled with debris makes one detail immediately stand out. In an environment like this, just how useful would safety glasses and a face mask be? Something pretty unusual about her reaction. Everything had already happened, but it seemed like she still hadn't fully realized it. Did you notice that detail the first time you watched? The vehicle is turning to move the cargo into position, but the loading area is definitely not a place for someone to stand around waiting. Just one wrong step can turn a routine operation into a dangerous situation. The ground has temporarily closed the chapter behind us, so now let's look beneath the water. The ocean always has another world moving down there, quiet but full of surprises. If unexpected moments like these make you want to see more, stick with the channel by leaving a like and hitting subscribe. Visibility has almost been swallowed up by the weather, but don't assume that staying close behind the vehicle in front of you is safer. Slowing down, keeping your distance, and finding a suitable place to stop is still the smarter choice.
Cool.
The camera keeps rolling while everything around it shakes violently. I'm genuinely curious what made the person filming stay that calm and remain there for so long.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I got that.
The grand out this, but the church has got hit again.
The wind is so strong that even someone lightweight could have trouble moving around. If the weather has gotten this bad, staying indoors is probably a much more comfortable plan. That Jeep just pulled off a move with such strong Mustang vibes that I had to watch it again. I didn't expect it to pull that off. The dog almost completely changed its attitude before it happened. Its constant barking makes it feel like it noticed something unusual before everyone else did. That vehicle just did something I've never seen on the features list. Can you guess what just happened?
Got you, caught!
The road is so narrow that even a slight movement of the steering wheel could change everything. Yet the driver still managed to keep the vehicle on course pretty calmly. A pinkish figure glides across the water. And this isn't a fish as many people might think. It's a boat, the Amazon River dolphin, one of the largest species among freshwater dolphins. The engine sounds different. The movement starts looking unusual. Looks like this machine just decided to take a day off. Some days all it takes is looking out the window to understand staying home with a cup of coffee is probably the better plan today.
Feel the windows. Whoa, no! Look at that!
There's no windows inside.
The glass door is still standing despite the powerful gusts of wind, raising a pretty interesting question. Where exactly is its load-bearing limit? The fences and warning signs around a volcano aren't there to take away from the experience. They mark the boundary between a beautiful shot and a genuinely dangerous location. A pontoon bridge has limits that the naked eye can't see. When a vehicle carrying more than 44 US tons moves onto it, the situation quickly shifts from cargo transportation to a load capacity problem. Fortunately, there were no serious injuries. If there were an award today for someone who just escaped an unbelievable situation, I think he could be a strong contender for the top spot.
Oh, you! Look at all the squid! Yep.
In an instant, two large yachts collided off the coast of Mexico, turning a calm scene into a tense maritime incident. An unexpected moment at an ice rink in Rochester, New York, as an ice resurfacing machine suddenly caught fire while operating. For just around $100 per person, visitors can get into the water and get close to the gentle giants of the ocean. Have you ever seen this phenomenon in person? If you have, leave a 3. If you're seeing it on a screen for the first time, choose 8. And let's see which side has more people. The vehicle still has to move and the cargo still needs to be delivered. But when the weather switches to this level of difficulty, is the delivery really worth continuing? The water hides everything underneath, and that's the worrying part. A road that still looks completely intact may have already lost its foundation after the water swept through. If you were on this flight, staying calm and hoping for the best would probably be the only thing you could do. A sudden electric arc shot down from a damaged power line during a storm, but a timely reaction helped the worker avoid danger. Just seconds after a car passed, a tree suddenly fell and pulled down power lines. Melbourne witnessed an unbelievable escape. Winter is coming. If you often drive on icy roads, don't forget to switch to proper tires to improve grip and reduce risk. Put yourself in this situation. What would you choose? A. Turn back immediately. B. Keep moving forward. Share your answer in the comments. No need to call the fire department, because the first ones on the scene were actually them.
I don't, Captain.
If this moment made you want to watch it again, share the video with your friends.
Semi Creek, 41 southbound north of Winchester, medium size.
A controlled demolition in West Virginia ended with 2 massive chimneys collapsing simultaneously, creating a highly satisfying scene. Familiar surroundings can sometimes become completely different within just a few seconds. That's why staying aware of what's around you is always the simplest layer of protection. Even a small movement from the slope can change the entire situation. Maybe taking a few more steps back would have been the wiser choice. This building definitely has its own way of getting attention, a little unexpected, but enough to make anyone watching laugh. The deeper we look into the ocean, the more questions seem to arise. There are still countless mysteries beneath the water that nature hasn't given us answers to.
Благодарю вас за длительное ожидание. Несу спасибо. По вашему случаю от 15 марта, насколько я вижу, вы писали заявление, да, на согласование станции Kia Center?
Which moment made you stop? The longest, were you amazed, left thinking, or simply a little concerned? Share your honest thoughts below.
Just a sudden surge of water was enough to turn a mobile home in Norway into a toy, drifting in raging floodwaters.
Nossa senhora! Putz!
Even a small mistake, while working near high-voltage power lines, can lead to serious consequences, which is why focus is always the most important layer of protection. If you opened the gate and suddenly came face to face with a lion, what would your first choice be? Stay calm or run? With just the force of an EF1 tornado, several aircraft at Fairfield County Airport were lifted off unintentionally, even though their engines hadn't started. When the sky starts signaling an approaching storm, the shoreline is a place to leave, not a place to stop and watch. Right after heavy rain, nature unexpectedly threw a real-life test at the very team surveying the scene.
My car's gone. Everything's gone. It's all gone.
You have to tell me where to stage. Oh, sorry. Yeah, where to locate because you're in charge, I imagine. Yeah.
The intense heat from the fire quickly weakened the concrete and steel structure of a building in Surrey Hills, leading to an almost unbelievable sight. The powerful vortex from a helicopter's blades turned the runway at Cambridge Airport into an unintended victim. Let's see how this little octopus manages its journey to find a safe shelter in the ocean.
Como mueve la cabeza como una serpiente, increíble. Increíble. A ver, chica, muévase como una serpiente. Voy a tocarla para que se mueva como una serpiente. Espectacular.
This is one of the famous experiences in the Maldives, where visitors can observe sharks under the supervision of professional guides. For a beluga, a ball doesn't seem like a toy, but more like a friend that keeps it excited all day. Just after Hurricane Helene passed a key bridge in East Tennessee, disappeared, disrupting many transportation routes. Thankfully, no one was injured, but this incident once again highlights the importance of geological surveys before any construction. No one on the boat had time to prepare when water released from the Framka area suddenly formed an extremely powerful whirlpool. The waves in Maine were so strong, they dragged the waterfront cookhouse restaurant away from its long-standing location.
Yes! Got it!
A single point of contact between an electrical wire and a metal roof can quickly create continuous electrical arcing, reminding us not to take routine electrical inspections lightly.
In you go.
The impact across Sumatra spread through more than 52 areas, turning the relief effort into a major challenge, requiring significant resources and coordination.
Snow and wind covered the sky, yet the waves off southern Maine kept roaring and crashing straight into the shore. If you enjoy powerful moments of nature, don't forget to hit like and support the channel. In an instant, an unexpected visitor emerged from the ocean, leaving the entire boat in stunned silence.
Even as the ground was shaking, this classroom remained remarkably stable. Once again, safe school design showed just how valuable it can be. Looking at the tree bending down like that, you almost get the feeling it's quietly saying, "I've had enough." If this moment caught your attention, drop a what 9 tintos in the comments, and let's see how many viewers felt the same way.
Oh my God!
Today, the title of Most Handsome Boss definitely goes to this four-legged friend. It seems this seal just discovered a new accessory and decided to take it along. A severe hailstorm in Italy quickly covered the roads, turning many streets into white icy rivers.
Slowly move up, check out the flippers again. There's the flippers! These things look like little nuts.
Just looking at this layer of white foam makes you want to jump in. What about you? Would you dare to try it? Drop a comment. If you were behind the wheel in this situation, would you react like the driver or choose a different approach? Tsunamis don't always originate from earthquakes. nature has many other ways to create massive waves.
Wow!
Just one careless decision can lead to major consequences, so don't hesitate to take a few extra seconds to think before acting.
Puta que pariu!
When warning lights are on and barriers are down, the only safe choice is to stop and wait for the train to pass. A sudden hit left everyone frozen as if that moment had come straight out of a dramatic sports movie.
Oh my God, it's like right in front of them.
Continuous heavy rain turned Zermatt into a place struggling against floods and landslides, showing how quickly nature can reshape a landscape. A lightning strike hit right next to where a gardener was standing, creating a moment that sends chills down anyone's spine.
A little proper sorting from the start can make a big difference, later helping the collection process run safely and reducing avoidable incidents. A tall tree can become a hazard when strong winds arrive. Trimming and inspecting trees before storm season is a small but worthwhile step toward protecting the surrounding area.
Which moment impressed you the most in the video? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. In a short time, muddy, rushing water flooded through Tecpan de Galeana, disrupting the daily life of the entire area. Aging underground drainage systems in Iran have raised concerns, reminding everyone of the importance of regular maintenance. A rooftop wedding suddenly turned into a battle against strong winds as the entire decoration structure shook violently on camera. Neil made the entire beach laugh as he casually raised his fin like he was greeting everyone watching. four-legged fighters turned a corner of a town in Arizona into an unexpected arena, drawing attention from everyone nearby. If you had to rate this scene, what's the first number that comes to your mind? There are still plenty of exciting moments ahead. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. A whole series of unbelievable moments is waiting ahead, so hit the bell and subscribe to explore with me. If you enjoy rare moments like these, make sure to subscribe and join me for more in the next episodes.
The streets may be familiar, but the situations on them aren't always the same. Slowing down for a moment can sometimes be the most valuable decision you make. Just one unusual sign was enough to make them stop at the right moment. A simple decision, but one that could make a huge difference.
The utility pole leaned as if it could collapse at any moment, yet somehow managed to hold on by the narrowest margin. A storm chaser captured an extremely rare moment of lightning striking directly into a plane crossing the sky. Don't let its chubby appearance fool you. A hippo possesses strength and danger far beyond what many people imagine. Just a brief slowdown in the chaos was enough for a glance to catch the oncoming boat, and everything stopped at exactly the right moment.
I go. She looked.
That's unexpected. Certainly would be in anyone's top three before.
Oh no! CMS, and they are upside down. We will have medical on site.
Jesus. A moment long enough to realize that the decision just made could force someone to start over somewhere else.
You got that on film? Yep, some of it. It's more than a million.
Roadside signs aren't there for decoration. They are placed after countless times nature has spoken in ways no one wants to experience. The massive machine stood still amid the destruction, and fortunately, no one was on it when everything happened.
After difficult days, perhaps the most welcome moment is when life gradually returns to its familiar rhythm and everyone starts rebuilding together. If this video gave you a few unforgettable moments, hit like and subscribe, then stay with us for more incredible scenes waiting around the corner. When blowing sand starts to block your view, the smartest choice is to find a safe shelter rather than trying to keep moving through such harsh conditions.
Our poor town.
Rising water turned the entire house into a floating object on the Mendenhall River, showing just how quickly a landscape can change.
After the storm passed, western Iowa looked completely different, as if nature had rewritten the landscape itself. If these images made you pause for a few seconds to think, don't forget to follow and join the channel on future journeys.
Luckily, the camera captured the entire scene just in time. Otherwise, these dogs might never have known what happened to their usual meal.
Daniel on a donkey.
Some lessons only need to be experienced once to stay with you for a long time. After this moment, he might look at areas near the water a little differently.
It's so big, he's swallowing it!
After the storm passed, the homeowner returned and probably needed a few seconds to recognize the place that had once been so familiar. The demolition plan for the Voitsberg power plant took a turn no one expected, turning the site into a remarkable scene in Austria. The incident at the Francis Scott Key Bridge affected more than just traffic. An estimated 15 million year in economic activity was also disrupted each day. In the middle of an unexpected situation, the mechanic stayed calm and handled it quickly. Sometimes experience knows exactly when to speak up. Some moments leave you speechless, others make you stop and think. Tell us which scene stayed with you the longest and share your reaction below. Water only needs to find a small opening to get inside. A little preparation at the entrance might have saved the house from quite a few problems. After standing along the Des Moines River for many years, the old YMCA building finally disappeared in a carefully planned demolition. A perfectly timed turn created just enough space for the car to avoid a collision. In moments like this, staying focused is the key.
The firewall back. They do 2 types of aircraft.
The final landing was much gentler than viewers might have expected. Fortunately, this moment ended safely.
Our emergency teams responding. So if you could please stay off your mobile phones.
Some moments only need to be seen once before you want to share them. Leave your thoughts below and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next unexpected moments. The wild has its own boundaries. Keeping your distance and not disturbing animals is the simplest way to make sure an encounter ends safely for both sides. An ordinary situation turned into a visual lesson on proper movement. Sometimes even a small adjustment can make a big difference. Some phenomena may look completely familiar at first, but the closer you look, the more difficult details you find to explain, and that's exactly what makes them so fascinating. One situation, many perspectives. It's hard to say who's completely right, but sometimes a single choice made in just a few seconds can change everything. Gas makes everyday life more convenient, but a safe system still needs regular inspections to catch problems before they become serious.
Our poor town.
When a river reaches red alert status, what would you prioritize first, preparing early, following local guidance, or staying away from dangerous areas? After the 5.9 magnitude earthquake, landslides continued to occur in the Shahdol area of Nubatan Davao de Oro, reminding everyone to stay alert while the terrain remains unstable. In just a short time, the Guarenas River rose above its banks and spread into several streets in Petare, showing how quickly moving water can transform the scene. When snow and ice build up on a roof, the weight can increase significantly. It's best to stay away from unfinished structures until they've been inspected for safety. Just a few seconds of footage is enough to reveal the storm's power, enough to make anyone wonder just how strong the winds are.
You're gonna lighten the load off the mountain.
After that experience, the next hiking trip might need a few extra minutes of thought. Sometimes nature teaches lessons in a very direct way. When thunderstorms begin to develop, rooftops and balconies are places to stay away from. A high position can become dangerous when lightning appears. The entire city of Hachinohe shook violently when the 7.6 magnitude earthquake struck, and a camera from Aomori Asahi Broadcasting captured the whole moment. In just moments, the rising water completely transformed the landscape of Mili San Pietro, leaving a scene that was almost unrecognizable. This is what happens when a billboard decides to go out and find its own customers.
Oh.
Amid the shaking in Gansu, the 5.5 magnitude earthquake also showed something very different. The support people give one another can be incredibly powerful. The volcano in this frame is displaying a remarkable phenomenon. Can you recognize what it's called?
Beautiful.
What topic would you like to see next? Share a few ideas with us for the next video.